Boyd and Blair Potato Vodka from Pennsylvania Pure Distilleries. Spirit Journal, we went nuts over it. I have to say, Sue and I just went crazy. 5 stars. And those of you who are Spirit Journal subscribers know what a very stingy critic I am when it comes to stars. And we don't give out many 5. But we did this. We also named it into our top 150 spirits in the world. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Barry Young. And Barry is the owner and distiller of Boyd and Blair Potato Vodka. Everybody, please welcome.
Thank you very much. I apologize if number 1 tastes like your hand soap now, but thanks, Paul. Appreciate that.
Always thinking of you, Barry.
See ya. I don't want any essence of dial. So, anyways, thank you for being here. My name is Barry. I'm the owner and distiller of Boyd and Blair Potato Vodka. Boyd and Blair is distilled in western Pennsylvania. We use only Pennsylvania-grown potatoes. They're collected from co-ops from around the state and brought to the distillery. We use a batch method, so our batches of our vodka range usually about 240 to 256 packs at a time. Copper pot still, everything done by taste, no computerization, everything's automated. My previous life, I have a pharmacy degree, and working in that industry for a while, it turns out they frown upon you sampling drugs all day. The Xanax count come out bad. I said, well, that's a stressful job. So I switched gears and used my chemistry knowledge for the betterment of mankind, and have afforded a lifestyle where I get to sample alcohol and taste all day. I used to say that each batch I taste about 23 times because I'm a little bit OCD about quality control. So, from beginning to end, it's all about the taste and the quality of the product. If you haven't started drinking it already, please do so. I think I'm more entertaining after a drink. So Boyd and Blair, like I said, it is triple distilled. We only use the heart of the run. We never use the tails. We don't recycle the tails. And we want a clean product as possible with a smooth finish. And if you taste a little bit, it's almost like a, thank you, almost, here's the bottle, almost a starchiness to it, and sweetness, and that comes from potato. And that's why we went with potato. Obviously we wanted to use a local produce, but we also wanted something that's going to stand out in the vodka market, would retain a great flavor through pot distillation rather than a column still. And that's the reason why we went for potato. And we make 2 Boyd and Blair products that are vodka, regular 80 proof, and we have the 151 professional proof Boyd and Blair, which we'll have downstairs. You're welcome to try it, but it's a great base for house-made liqueurs, bitters, fortified wines, make your own absinthe, sweet vermouths, and I have some samples of some liqueurs downstairs that you can try afterwards. Our landlord is a bottle manufacturer, a 100-year-old glass factory, so our bottles are made on site, which is fabulous. They take recycled restaurant glass and make new bottles out of it. So just a clean process, everything's hand done, hand bottled, hand filled, and I sign every bottle and put the batch number on. So it's just a tremendous labor of love. Does anyone have any questions?
Actually, I do.
Yes.
Most vodkas in the world, I know you vodka geeks know this, but most vodkas in the world, vast majority, well over 97% are made with either wheat or corn. So I know you explained some of why you use potatoes, but do you have to have a different process because you're using potatoes, which is much heavier and gluier than wheat or corn? Is there a different process that you use?
Well, we have to use 2 different kinds of enzymes because we're starting with a starch and we need to get to a sugar for fermentation. So basically what we do is we start with 2,000 pounds of potatoes a day, and we do that 3 times a week now, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. That we mash hot water, potatoes, 2 kinds of enzymes, one that liquefies the starch, puts it into the water, and the second one breaks the starch in half, so it looks more like a sugar molecule than a starch. The starches are long chain molecules. We cook it down all day, cool it, pitch champagne yeast in, and let it go to town for just 5 to 7 days on fermentation. But potatoes generally are more expensive, harder to use because it's a harder conversion step, and your yields aren't as great as traditionally with grains. But I think at the end of the day, it just provides such a distinct vodka taste and experience.
When all the bartenders in here, when your patrons come in and say, "Oh, what have you got in vodka that I could have?" and what do they always say they're looking for with vodka? Smooth. So, anybody in here think that number one, it eats smooth? What I like about Boyd and Blair is how the viscosity. So it's so silky. And remember I said you're always using 4 senses when you're tasting. And touch is very important. And this is a case where not only is the taste delicious, the aroma is excellent, but viscosity level, that wonderful oiliness, it is just so seductive. So